Hello, hello, everybody. Hopefully you can all hear me. I need to turn my background off office mode for one. Welcome, welcome. Lixt is today's co-caster, and we're covering EmmaStoneWalls versus Dozerto, two pillars of the Den community. Emma, well known, of course, wide and far across Age of Empires landscape, and Dozerto, the low ELO Viking legend. Hey, Panda, how's it going? Clashing today. Hey, Pezcat. Hype, hype, hype. Thank you for joining. Stone pillars. Yeah, indeed. The stoniest of all pillars. The stoniest of walls that encompass the Age of Empires community within their arms. We've got very exciting games today. My co-caster has just been called by work, so they're running a little bit late. But I thought we'll get started as we get in here. We've had a great first week so far. We're closing in on the end of that now. So week 2 has officially begun this week, and we will be doing a bit of a weekly roundup moving forward. We're trying to compile some clips. So I'm hoping today we're going to have some highlight reel worthy clips. Hi there. Sin, thank you for joining. Pride, Mr. Pride himself, another pillar of the Age of Empires 10 community, joins the chat. We are blessed by Pride, whether we like it or not, in most games these days. So, without further ado, let us hop into the map draft for today's games. I'm going to zoom in a bit here. So, we have the first ban, Bogland, by Dozerto. I mean, the man, I thought he liked Nomad maps, but Bogland's one of those interesting ones. Clearly didn't want any of that. Emma wants to keep it clean, no foolishness, no aggression. Ban Socotra, which I always believe personally is the coward's ban. That's just my personal take on it. I'm sure Emma has a game plan nonetheless. We have Lowland as the first admin pick, randomly rolled, of course. Every game there's a random map that's picked from the remaining map pool. All remaining map pools that are not banned are able to be included. Lowlands, the most Arabia-like map in here. Still, I think, very good for the Den Battle Royale. Good aggression in the middle and a fantastic map to watch. Crater Lake, a map that has caused the admin team a great deal of controversy in this tournament. People love it, people hate it. It's the Marmite map of the tournament. I'm very excited to see this. Emma, Dozer, I hope the map generation was kind to one of you. Hopefully both, but I know that's unlikely. And then finally, we have African Clearing here. An Emma favourite. I've played Emma on this map before. I've seen him play many a game on African Clearing, so very excited to see what the players produce. Let's have a look at the civs. Yeah, exactly, Pride. Honestly, despite all of the hate that Crater Lake has gotten, it honestly appears to be the most hotly sought after hate or rage pick. So, Dozerto with the Armenians pick. That screams Crater Lake to me. He's going for the DLC pick. Surely we'll see the Armenians picked here for Crater Lake. Maybe we'll see some demos. Maybe we'll see some galleys. We'll see. I'd almost bet money from the price pool that Dozerto picks Armenians for Crater Lake, but we'll see. Georgians, very solid pick. Lowland, I can see them doing very, very well. So I can see the mental direction of travel he's playing. Not sure I'd pick them up on African Clearing, but again, they're a very versatile civ. And as we all know, Monaspas are still overpowered. The middle players are who roll. Don't spoil, Emma. Don't spoil. I mean, I'm glad it did, but don't spoil. On the Emma Stonewall side, Emma decides, you know what? Pathing is not an excuse. I'm picking Archer civs, whether you like it or not. Vietnamese, one of my personal favorite civs, although I am biased due to my personal life, as some of you know. And Italians picked up. Italians, again, fantastic water civilization. I'm pretty sure we'll likely see Italians played here on Crater Lake. That's the rationale behind that pick. In terms of randoms then, Bengalis, Spanish, Koreans, Spanish. I mean, if that's not picked for African Clearing, Mr. Jorgen, I don't know what you're thinking. Bengalis, nice pick. Ratters can be useful. I personally don't like them, but underwhelming unit, but I've seen people do wonders with those. And Koreans, again, I can see Koreans, Spanish picked on Boglands here on the first pick. Georgians, I think, will be saved for Lowland, and I think we'll see Armenians create a lake. That's my predictions locked in. Talking about the bans here, Persians, Mongols, clearly Dozer has been harmed by these before. Interesting ban on the Romans. I've seen Dozer play Romans, Emma. Not sure what you're scared of here, but you clearly don't want to rebuild the Roman Empire because you have banned the Romans and the Byzantines. I don't know what you have against the Rome. I don't know what your Roman Empire is, Emma, but clearly it's not the actual one. I'm very sad to see you banning both the East and the West. We have Malians, Huns, and Franks as the random civs for Emma. Again, I think some good ones here. Malians, one of my personal favorites. Fantastic cav, great infantry, lots of options with the Malians. I think a very viable civ on any of these maps, really. Huns, personally, not one of my favorites, although African clearing, now with the horse. Maybe Emma fancies a bit of extra scouting on that map. Get those lakes in early for the scout rush behind. Exactly, all roads lead to road. Road? That's going to be a very water-soaked road, Pride. But I know you're an island man yourself, so I'm sure there's rationale behind that. And Franks, again, Franks, the previous bread and butter civ pick of all Age of Empires history. Although I think Slavs has perhaps knocked out of that place recently. Either way, I think we're in a good spot here. Liz, are you still on a call? Or are you... I don't know if you're joining. But yeah, so we're going to start with Lowland. Okay, you're here. Okay, welcome back. So just while you join us, what do you think of the civs? I don't know if you've had a chance to see them. The maps are Lowland, Crater Lake, and African Clearing. I was saying for Jorgen, Armenian surely Crater Lake. But keen to hear your thoughts.
Yeah, first off, Jorgen really going hard on the Microsoft in the Microsoft team.
Hashtag sponsor.
Yeah, but I really like Spanish for African clearing, so that's a lucky random pick for Jorgen. I don't really have too much to say on the Georgians or Armenians because I haven't played them, so not sure what the logic is there, but I'm sure Jorgen has something prepared. Vietnamese and Italians for Emma. Italians obviously are a good civ on water maps, so I expect to see them on Crater Lake. Vietnamese on lowland or African clearing can be good, I think. On African clearing, Vietnamese can see the starting town center, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So that would be interesting. And on the random ones, Hans obviously on African clearing get that beautiful horse to do some early scouting, so that's a plus. So yeah, interesting draft.
All right, let's very quickly lock in our predictions then. So I think we're going to see... I think on Bogland, I reckon we're going to see Georgians from Jorgen. What do you think?
Yeah, Georgians are a more open map civ, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, they can take the
Bogland span. So I meant Lowland. Sorry.
Yeah. They can take the cards down to the lowlands. So
yeah, I think Armenians Crater Lake for Jorgen here. That's my prediction. What do you think for Crater Lake?
Yeah, or could be Koreans.
Nah, Jorgen's picked Armenians for a reason, man. He wants those tasty demos and he wants the galleys. I can smell it.
Right.
I can smell it.
Crater Lake was Jorgen's pick, so yeah, makes sense.
And then African clearing, I think Spanish for Jorgen maybe. I don't know. I haven't seen him play Spanish, but I think it has to be the pick, right?
Yeah. They are stable on nomad maps for a reason.
And on the Emma side, Lowland, I think we'll see Vietnamese. What about you?
I could see Emma leaving Vietnamese for African clearing, but then again, he has the Hans, so would make sense to just use Vietnamese on lowland, then Italians on Crater Lake, and Hans on African clearing.
I don't think he'll pick Huns. I think he might go Marlians over Huns, but I'll back you on Huns, so I think we're aligned. Okay. Map and civ picks fully discussed and rehearsed. Let's have the game open. So game 1, I need to do some technical editing here, excuse me. Casting, we have Jorgen. I don't know what the ELOs are here. I'm just going to put 1,000 in for both because I think that's about what they both are. Emma, correct me if I'm wrong if you have the updated. If you have the updated ones, so I'm going to turn the flags on. We have our Hungarian. Oh, we have our Afghanistan. I don't think so. We have our Hungarian player. And we have our. I should really put Swedish just to annoy Jorgen. I'm going to do that actually. Best of Sweden. Okay. Right. So we got a resident Swede as the Georgians, as we expected. Interestingly, though, we have. Okay, Jorgen, I can't do it to him in all good consciousness, so we'll change it. There you go, Jorgen. Okay. Right, so let's hop into this. I'm gonna just go into. So I'm at second 10, and then we can go from there. Okay, I'm at second
11.
Let me go to 11. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, so Emma's picked up the Italians here. I don't think either of us were expecting that, to be honest, with Crater Lake in the pool. So
surprising choice, but there must be a reason. I have confidence on Emma.
Yeah. And we've got the Georgians pick from Dozerto, as we expected. Now, Dozerto has shouted at me in many games to build churches. If I don't see churches from you this game, Mr. Jorgen, I'll be very disappointed. Obviously, the mule cart is very, very nice on lowlands, especially with all of the hunt we have across the map. I believe there's usually 36 deers in the center of the map. Something like that. Let's have a quick look here. Okay, 32, but that includes the ones at the side. So plenty of hunt to be had around the map. Jorgen decides that he wants to exit the map with his mule cart on this one, and then he finds it on the side. Meanwhile, Emma, playing fairly standard, already pushing deer. Okay, decides that he doesn't want the deer. Lumberg coming up. I think we're going to see a standard 6-4 from Emma. Jorgen, 7 on food, doesn't want the wood, heat just right now. And that mule cart is not collecting much value here. What do you think the rationale is behind the Italian pick, Vix?
Well, fast castle maybe. With their keep age bonus. Yeah, I don't really know. There must be a reason, but
I think we're gonna see. I still think Emma might open scouts because I think scouts are the most overpowered unit on this particular map, and I think we're gonna see a castle right here in the center of this from Emma in that early castle. He's taking control of the center. That's my prediction. Meanwhile, Jorgen has decided to finally use the mule cart and yeah, parking it in the side.
Yeah, Emma is going already for wood, so that may indicate a fast castle.
Yep. First ball in for Jorgen. No balls in for Emma yet. Pushing the deer.
Yeah, and Emma has one boar hidden behind the wood line. That's something that sometimes happens on this map.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for Emma. Emma, you got
could be worse. I've seen worse on this map.
Yeah, need that follow hotkey, Emma, but yeah, looks good. Deer in. Meanwhile, Jorgen already housing himself out of his own base. And he looks like he's going 3 on wood. Let's see where this one goes. House and berries. So, yeah, fairly standard opening for Emma. Although Emma just went up to 8 on wood. So, I guess that's a straggler. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Are we going to see a barracks men at arms play here potentially? I don't know whether wood builder so early. Maybe you want some additional mills on the deer potentially. First ball comes in for Emma. Yeah, I know Emma's only got 4 hotkeys. One of them's probably the GG hotkey. Interesting build though from Emma. I'm surprised with that many on wood because that should theoretically delay the uptime. But I'm assuming, yeah, the extra wood was for the mill on the deer over there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, not the most orthodox choice, but okay.
Check his scouting. Jorgen is about to find his last 2 sheep who have been eluding him up until now as they come in. Scouted the middle, so knows where the resources are, knows where that TC placement can be. Meanwhile, let's have a check on what Emma's had a look at. Emma's done less scouting around the base. Secured the sheep though ahead of the Jorgen, brought all those in. Looks like they're moving out now. Has some vision for the location, not a TCable one. But nevertheless,
Jorgen is actually missing still 2 sheep on the north.
Oh yeah, I just see that. Poor Jorgen. He's done a lot of scouting, but not found the sheep. Sometimes I find the sheep on this map to be a bit tricky to find because I'm never quite where you expect them. And thanks, Smarty Guy. Yeah. Appreciate the feedback. Okay, and we see the barracks up from Emma here. Has enough on food to be clicking up on 22, 23 pop, maybe we'll see here. We might see a force drop into click. Not quite enough. Deciding to wait for the drop rather than building into the villager, and Feudal Age coming in for Emma there on the second force drop. We've got Jorgen going for the mule cart. Barracks from Jorgen, yep. Jorgen going to be about a minute behind here, I think, on feudal time by the looks of it, though. And have you seen those walls? Walling in a mule cart is has to be a first for me, personally.
Yeah, but he has the gold inside, so I like it.
Play it safe. Hope the Italians player doesn't make archers. That would be very upsetting.
Yeah.
And okay, Emma again coming forward here. Very nice control of these resources. Knows the Armenian players on the map with the mule cart and wants to also get involved on the deer here.
Yeah, who needs mule carts when you can just build meals?
Thank you, humble lord. That's very much appreciated. And I will be humble and say, you're crazy. Meanwhile, the expected drush is coming in from Emma. We have 2 militia. Third one should be on the way. Yep, third on the way. Feudal Age uptime, and we'll be seeing man-at-arms here, no doubt, very soon. Doesn't quite have the gold for it, but does have villagers on gold, so very solid opening from Emma, I'd say. What do you think, Lux?
Yeah. Only thing is, I think those militia are going the wrong way. If they were going up to the north, they would find the villager.
Ooh, and they picked up a bear as well.
Yeah.
Good damage taken there. Jorgen going for some dwarf fortressing. I'm sure you'll appreciate that reference, Lix. It looks more like it looks more it looks more like a duck to me. I agree with Smarty. I think duck rather than dick. Okay.
Yeah, it's a rare duck.
Looks like Emma might.
Jorgen is bringing the militia back. I don't think that's necessary.
No, I don't think it's necessary either. Maybe he feels like he's a bit farther behind in feudal, so wants to just make sure he's safe. He sees his wood being pressured, so he wants to respond. Yeah, I personally am a fan. If your opponent's forward, you've got walls up, then, you know, you scout your opponent. They've not got walls. If Jorgen got to Emma's gold here, that would be a very, very strong play for those men-at-arms, and they would get a lot more value than Emma's going to get here, so... Shame to see Jorgen move back. He's taking damage on his militia. He probably will lose this one if Emma can mic for the scout in front, but he pulls off. And Jorgen sitting with a villager in the TC, which you never like to see. Let's see how long this one lasts in there.
And the men-at-arms are going to find the villagers. Yeah, I think no. No.
Let's have a look. Yeah, Jorgen gets a lucky escape there.
Yeah.
Villager's still in the TC. And looks like it's been a minute now inside. Jorgen, I don't know if you remember doing this, but he's decided to retire in the town centre. Maybe he's been given the mayoral position. Emma hitting houses, so neither player really achieving a great deal of value off the Russian man-at-arms play, which is a shame because Emma's got a mill forward, the gold's exposed. If Jorgen did a little bit more scouting, with these scouts now coming out, as I say that, the damage percentage of Jorgen here was huge, I think.
Yeah, Emma is not walling at all. Maybe waiting for the stone wall.
Yeah, and Jorgen is well, Emma's trying to bless Jorgen by force. Come on, Jorgen, time to send the scouts forward.
Yeah, those scouts are not doing anything there.
We've got like the tutorial campaign army here.
Yeah.
All missing is a knight.
The slow moving scout.
There's a villager here. Yeah. I mean, the way I always see it, if somebody's trying to kill your vills, you have to kill their army. Nice work, smarty guy. Look forward to seeing it. And the villager finally licks after 1 minute 48 seconds is released from the town centre. So that villager is officially retired. And Jorgen, meanwhile, doing a victory procession throughout the streets, saying that his lands are now safe. There is no threat anymore.
On,
the Emperor has saved him. This
carries on the villagers and take care of them.
There we go. Finally. Let's see if you garrisons. No one garrison. Again, as I always say, at this ELO, players cause more damage by having units in and around the base, causing things like this to happen, rather than getting kills themselves. So another 3 villagers in Jorgen's TC, unfortunately not contributing to this fight. Jorgen, I think you need a ungarrison all camp hotkey. Sorry, say again, Lex?
Yeah, those scouts could easily be raiding right now.
Yeah, and as you say that, they move out. Emma's now had a chance to wall though. The gold's safe, front woodline's safe. Berries are still exposed, but rest of Emma's eco, the window for Jorgen to get value has unfortunately closed. And we have idols again to the north of the map, so both players suffering from idols.
Going up to castle.
Well, yeah, look at the yeah, you're completely right. Miles behind. Look at the worker efficiency for both as well, less than 50%. Emma not on stone, so I guess we're just going to see a bit of a boom here, right?
I think so. Oh, look at the gold on Emma. The inefficiency there.
Yeah, that is not good. 1, 2, 3 villagers not delivering due to the very close nature of these walls. We'll keep an eye on these, but yeah, that is very unfortunate. I wonder if Emma's not noticed, because if he checked his gold income, he'd see there's only 3 there and he's got 6 over there. That's a very good catch, Lex. And a big shame. We've got Jorgen utilising the mule cart, although, again, not the peak efficiency, but using it nonetheless. And moving to the centre onto stone. So it looks like we're on a castle. But Jorgen is in with the light cap and immediately finds Spearman. And he's out. At the moment, Emma's own villagers are creating more value for him than he is at. You know what's funny? I think seeing the scout come over there made Emma realise the villagers were trapped. So Jorgen's actually bailed Emma out. Forward! Archery range from Jorgen.
Oh. That's bulky.
I like that. He sees the gold exposed, sees it walled up, and decides, you know what? I want a piece of that action. Sees the spears. Will he scout the stables? He does scout the stable, so hopefully he knows that knights are on their way as they are queued immediately as I put down. Emma has enough on food and gold to maintain at least some double knight production. And Jorgen close to clicking himself, but will be a solid 4 to 5 minutes behind. Okay. We've got some action next.
Take that, blacksmith. I like the power rank. Jorgen is now playing catch up on the age difference, but yeah, makes sense to go on the offensive.
And those Slight Cav are going to get value here. You know, so they're straight in. The Spearmen are out of position. I don't think we'll see a villager kill here as the Knights come forward, but maybe we get one? No, Jorgen doesn't want it?
No.
No, he's out of there.
Not even one.
But he does clean up all of those pikemen on the side.
True.
But Emma inching dangerously close now to a castle, and that positioning will be very, very interesting. Jorgen trying to tower the gold under knight pressure. Maybe gets us up, but I think those knights can clean everything up here. We'll see.
Yeah, and it's one villager building.
Plenty of HP left in those Castle Age Knights. They do have the +1 armor. They do have the +1 attack. That tower is not going up, Mr. Jorgen, and that is a huge shame. That would have been a very good tower.
That's unfortunate.
The thing is, there's only 150 gold left on that gold pile, so even if the tower went up, not a huge impact.
True.
No second TC from Emma. Clearly, he wants a castle, and I think this is going to be very exciting, depending on where that lands.
Yeah, I mean, Jorgen has like the perfect spot in front of his base to have a castle drop.
Yeah. Covers gold, covers a wood line, covers a TC spot. Very, very nice. Emma moving back with the vills as Jorgen does find the stone villagers, but they have done their job. They picked up enough stone. Emma texts into men-at-arms who he thinks it. They got knights in the field already, but Emma's got what they needed out of that stone pile. The question is, where's that castle going to go? Knights in on the north of Jorgen's base. Jorgen, good reaction here. House wall coming up. Yep, anticipates the knights going around the side. Okay. Interesting. And we're still denying that stone.
I'm gonna drop down the castle down there.
Surely not at the back of the base. It's lowland. You want okay. TC coming up at the back. So Emma doesn't want the castle apparently.
There are some villagers like on the south. Oh, but there's not enough stone for a castle now.
He's dropped two TCs at home. I'm guessing they're going to drop the third when the wood comes in any second here. That's a shame. I think if you're going to go for the castle, I think taking control of the middle and lowland is one of the most important things.
Yeah.
The middle's completely uncontested. Emma has full map control with those knights. And there is a beautiful castle position there, controlling 3 wood lines, stone, gold, allows a good solid position to push. Imagine there's trebuchets in between those wood lines, easy quick waller behind the gold. I think that is a position worth committing to with the castle. So again, a bit sad to see the TCs going up, but I guess that means we have more game time as Jorgen finally clicks into Castle Age here.
Oh, well, Emma, the TC on the north is fully dedicated to stone, so we might still see a castle soon.
Yeah, we've got 650 back in the bank. And there are villagers forward for Emma, so maybe that castle dream is going to come true. Where are Emma's knights? Are they doing something? Yes, they are. Good pressure by Emma with the knights. Jorgen does have a spearman defense, so not going to do a lot. Emma, you could have taken that fight, I believe.
Yeah.
Wheelbarrow for Emma as he feels comfortable settling into the castle age here. No pressure on those resources, plenty of knights in the field, complete map control as far as it is now. Jorgen idling a lot of villagers at the back as they run out of wood, and Jorgen has committed the cardinal sin of giving himself very little space on a map where control is everything. And there we have it. Not quite where I put the castle, but a castle in a good position in the middle nonetheless. And that is in the most chokiest of choke points in the rubber duck's neck. Again, if I was Emma with this map control, given it a standard victory and the amount of wood in the bank, A monastery would have been nice, I believe. Emma's in with the knights.
Oh, those are gonna find damage.
Yeah. 3 vill kills at least. Jorgen not reacting. Spearmen are out. But look at the villagers in the back. This is going to be huge value for Emma.
Oh,
Yikes, Jorgen. Isn't even moving all of them back. This is going to be at least 10 villager kills. Minimum. They are wreaking havoc. They've got the armor. The TC doesn't bother them. Spearmen can't micro. Jorgen not putting stuff back. And this is brutal. Lady Death. Mrs. Pride, welcome to the chat. Thank you for joining. Yeah, Jorgen, this is absolutely devastating. 22 eco kills for Emma here. 4 dropping a barracks up at the back. These knights are not being dealt with. The spearmen aren't doing enough. TC is garrisoned. Jorgen tries to make an escape, but with that amount of damage, this game, in my eyes, is already over. What do you think, Nick?
Yeah, there's not coming back from this. Jorgen has less than half the villagers.
68 to 27. No more reaction from Jorgen. Jorgen is out of gas here. Villagers falling all over the place. Spearmen not doing enough. He will kill the knights, but that is over. Monastery comes up with devastating 36 KD. Okay, Lady Death, apologies. I should call Pride Mr. Lady Death in future. Understood. Thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it, and welcome to the stream. Yeah, to me, this looks over. If I was in Jorgen's position, I wouldn't be in this game anymore. I don't know how you feel.
Yeah, I don't see a way back for Jorgen. I admire the confidence to keep pushing, but yeah, this is looking very over.
Mr. Lady Death. Boycott Neo. Oh dear. I'm cancelled already. That's the end of my streaming career's lasted 2 weeks. We had a good run. Yeah, I mean, if I was Jorgen now, I mean, to be honest, I would try and pull off some sort of imp fast time and hope for the best because you kill all his knights. That's all you can really do now. Emma moving forward with villagers, but yeah, this is going to be very, very difficult for Jorgen now.
Well, Jorgen has the stone walls, so that's a win against Emma.
You are right. It's a moral win. It's a moral win. We'll do after this, Paulie. And here we go, the perfect counter. We have 6 Genoese crossbowmen on the field with fletching, so upgrades are lacking, but you know, more than enough to stop Jorgen going anywhere with those pikemen, and they're not going to do a single bit of damage. 4th TC coming down for Emma as he looks to lock in his winning position in this game, and that knight attack, someone clip that if they can. I'll do it in post. If not, this is a reminder to future Neo to clip it. Absolutely devastating attack on Dozer there, and I think with that, he must be not feeling great.
I'm surprised at the score. I thought it would be a much higher difference on the scores, which maybe is what's keeping Jorgen in the game.
He's probably thinking, what would Emma say in this situation? The score is scouting and water. I've still got a chance in this game.
Yeah.
Jorgen saying, I've got 2 pierce armor. I'm not scared of these Genoese. But yeah, this Emma's got the monks out now. Why do we have counter damage? Where's some fire? Yup, that was the knight over there. Imperial Age for Emma. You know, this screams imp into GG. Emma has confirmed the score is just scouting and water on lowland tier. But yeah, Lix, what do you think? Imp GG, surely.
Yeah. Jorgen, even if he continued, he would never reach imp at this stage.
And you know what, Lix?
He doesn't even have any of the eco upgrades.
No wheelbarrow, yeah. no wood, no horse collar. He's got bloodlines though. And here we go, Lix. The castle in the face. The get out of my game, Jorgen. Let's see Crater Lake. Yeah. This is full dominance of map control. A castle on your opponent's hill. Those are switching to stone, thinking a castle of himself, but yeah. Lusty Argonian in the chat. I love the Lusty Argonian, my favourite book in Skyrim and Morrowind. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. We are casting the Den Battle Royale, EmmaStoneWalls versus Dozerto. But as it looks right now, as Jorgen techs into skirmishers that are elite to get out of this, this Imperial Age will be brutal. Trebuchet is immediately on the pitch, and Jorgen is very, very much out of answers in this game. I believe 2 is better than 1, of course. I'm a connoisseur of the Lusty Argonian. I'm a Skooma Fiend. Forward Siege Workshop? No, forward archery range here.
Jorgen is even running out of wood on his base.
Yeah. Emma, this is basically cyberbullying at this point. You are berating our elderly. This is not how it should be done. Forge University from EmmaStoneWalls. The disrespect. We're going to see an outpost next.
Ooh, the outpost.
Imperial Age. Come on, Jorgen. It's over. I appreciate the Viking sentiment, but there it is. GG called on game 1 of this. Emma's APM, huge. I mean, yeah. There's not a lot to say about this map. I think, to me, Lix, the biggest chance Jorgen had was Emma was completely open at home. When he sent his militia back, when the scouts were sitting in base, the amount of value he could have gotten there would have been huge. Yeah. Emma would not have got to castle time, would have put Jorgen in the driver's seat. But the passive play, unfortunately, didn't quite come to fruition there. Emma had a very comfortable castle time. Again, maybe the forward aggression with the castle would have ended it sooner. Opted for the boom at home. Felt really comfortable. And really, from the moment Emma hit Castle Age, this game was on its way out. And those 36 eco kills for the Knights, yeah, GG. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. Jorgen could have been way more aggressive on the beginning. Those militia could have found so much. I mean, not that much value, but they could have found a villager here or there, bringing them back. They didn't do anything really. Emma's men at arms weren't gonna find much, so those militia just went back to die.
Yep.
When they could have found some value. Then the scouts also could have found some value. He did send them forward, but then it was too late. Emma was not fully walled, but it was in a much more stable position, I would say. So yeah.
I think Jorgen had a solid plan. He scouted the gold. He went for the forward archery range. Tower with 1 villager, not the best play. That I think the critical analysis was really strong from him. He kind of knew where to apply pressure, wanted to do something, a very ballsy move, putting a forward archery range there. But unfortunately, by the time it was there, the gold was already depleted. There was knights on the field, and yeah, it didn't quite pay off. I think if Jorgen was kind of more aggressive in the feudal age, committed to his drush, and really just did a bit more scouting to see where that forward gold is, knowing that Emma was open, this game could have been very different. But very well played from Emma, a very convincing win. Shall we go into game 2 next?
Sure.
What is game 2? It's Crater Lake, right?
Yeah, should be.
Okay, I'm queuing it up now.
Yeah, Jorgen, speak.
I can spy Armenians. Oh, it's my brother streaming too. We've got a double stream. Okay, I'm at second 10 when you're ready to start.
1 second. Okay, I'm at 10 also.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so you're joining us for Crater Lake, game 2, after Emma had a very convincing game 1 here. We have Dozerto with the Armenians, a fantastic water civilization. The only reason I would ever pick Armenians is if there's water on the map. Demo strong, extra arrow from the galley line, very robust and versatile water hybrid civilization. On the red team, I'm going to change them to red. We have a Malians pick. What do you think about the Malians pick here, Lix? Emma playing very off method with these picks, in my opinion. But yeah, what do you make of the Malian pick?
Yeah, I think Malians are a good border safe too. Not on the S tier, but definitely A tier on water. They get the wood discount, so you can build more ships. So yeah, I like it. We were expecting Italians from Emma here, but since he used them on the first game, would make sense to use the Malians here. So that actually means we are getting Vietnamese on African clearing.
Now, a couple of comments, because you know, Lix, that this map causes controversy with the generation. This, as far as where the gold is in the center, is probably one of the most fair Crater Lake generations I've seen personally. What I will say, though, is look at Dozer's map. If he loses water, the amount of stuff that's going to be in range of the shoreline here is insane compared to Emma. Emma's got a very nice space behind him to boost. He's got gold back, stone back, all out of range of the shoreline. Jorgen does too, but those golds can both be ranged pretty easily from the shoreline there. If Jorgen loses water here, he is in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I was saying this the other day when I was co-casting with Kajerson. I think more than the position of the central island, what's most I would say unusual about this map is the base and the position of the initial resources. For example, the second stone for Jorgen is so weirdly positioned beside that cliff. On Emma's side, again, one of the boars is behind a woodline. Could be worse.
Have you seen this though? There's two sheep on the central island. Whose are they? Liz, can you take over the stream a second here? I just got to answer my door.
Sure. But true, yeah, those sheep shouldn't be there. Okay, so what are we seeing right now? Emma going hard on the wood makes sense. Jorgen 2, but only 5 on wood. I don't think it's enough to sustain fishing ship production. Okay, he's sending another one now. Good. Pretty standard from both sides so far. Both going on water early. Makes sense.
Okay, I'm back. Yeah, did we figure out who those sheep were?
Yeah. Those sheep are keeping the bears company.
Did you ever play that game where you were younger? I think it was like a JavaScript game where you had to like get a wolf, a sheep, and a bear across the river without them eating each other. I know it's a really random reference, but this for some reason is giving me flashbacks of that game. I just think it's like a rabbit, a sheep, and a bear or a wolf or something. It feels like this is exactly what's going on here. But yeah, I mean, unfortunate if that is a map, but Crater Lake, full of surprises. But yeah, I'd say in terms of build orders, both players playing pretty standard water. I think both players know what they're doing. Yep. Fishing ships coming out, same number on food, 9 on wood. I think the EO load marker here, in my opinion, is always how many do they put on wood and gold as soon as they click up to feudal. Because I take all my villagers off food on that click. We'll see how these players do it. Yeah, eco balance slightly favouring Emma here. Jorgen does have a whole minute extra idle TC time. That's 2 villagers of idle TC time, borderline 3 behind. And yeah, this might cost him because, funnily enough, Jorgen hits feudal age first despite being behind in builds.
Yeah. And 2 dogs, so he will start producing galleys probably.
Well, the thing is, he won't because he needs to put more on gold, but he's moving to gold now. Good man, Jorgen.
Oh, yeah.
Good man. I personally would put at least 7 on gold. Jorgen knows 3 per dock though. He knows that very well and good. And Emma's going to be a full minute behind here in feudal time. If Jorgen can get those ships forward, then Emma might be in a bit of trouble here.
Yeah, Jorgen needs to win water here.
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, as we say, look at this map. If Dozer loses this, he loses a gold, he loses berries. His TC's in range, so he can't use the farming eco. And look where his woodline is. He's blocked off to the left. He's got no space to the right. This is a horrible map for farming eco. If you've not got the fish, he's in big trouble. Emma has space for days on this map. So Jorgen, the pressure is really on here to make sure that he can win this water battle. And we're seeing fire ships from the Armenian player, which isn't what I would pick. What do you think about that one?
Yeah, not what we expected, but then again, fire ships are always a good choice. Basically, the meta is going fire ships on water, so
well, I think
why.
I disagree, because on this map there's so much space to kite away that galleys, because of their extra speed, are the better unit choice. However, at this ELO, probably from a micro perspective, fire ships are all going with what we see here. Interestingly enough, look at the amount of commitment Emma's made into water. 6 fishing ships due to Jürgen's 4, so 2 above the standard, which will hurt them on wood. And if Jürgen can get the value here, this could be devastating here. Emma doesn't quite have the gold production.
Jürgen is doing walling the north.
Very nice.
Maybe he wants to expand on that stretch of land over there.
Yeah, moves the villager. He needs the space. He's probably identified that he needs the space here. Look at Emma's wall. Look how easy it is for Emma to wall. 2 wall in the north, 2 wall in the south, and all that space behind it. As the fire galley comes into play here, Emma does pop his second one. I keep calling her because of the name. Jürgen will lose his fire ship unless he micros it away, but the fishing is disrupted. That is a dead fire ship from Jürgen. He's not reacting with the other one, unfortunately. And Emma has a faster reinforced speed here. As 4 galleys in queue on 3 docks for Emma, 2 to Jürgen, already losing a fire ship. Jürgen attacking a dock rather than the fishing ship if anything else, and the mistakes are already starting to set in here. Doesn't look good. What do you think, Mr. Lix?
Yeah, I don't like what Jürgen is doing here. Probably looking somewhere else. He loses 1 fire. That's 2 left. 2 more on production, but yeah, Emma already have 5.
Yeah, a dock behind, 5 ships out. Yeah, the fishing ship paid off, and Jürgen's in trouble here. Jürgen is in trouble here.
But Emma is going forward with 2 only, it seems. No, 3. 4.
Look at the resources as well, Mr. Lix. Castle time inching ever closer for Emma. Wheelbarrow coming in, and I think that'll give the gold time to tick. 3 galleys still in queue. If Emma wins this fight here, Jürgen is in deep, deep trouble. Jürgen's micro not working out here. He's not microing at all. He's going to lose all because he's chasing a single fire ship against 3. Jürgen, please pay attention. He picks out 1. The fight has been equalized. And again, Emma's galley micro superior here, peeling Jürgen away. 3 on 1 here. And yeah, Jürgen's fishing ships are next. Good. 3rd dock coming up, but Mr. Lix, this looks over already, doesn't it?
Yeah. So the Armenians have a demo ship bonus, right?
They get the demo ship bonus in Castle with the technology. They have a standard demo ship before, but when you're behind and your docks are being pushed, get those demos out.
Yeah.
6 fires in queue, but the thing is, he's not garrisoning them in his dock. They're just popping out one by one, and unfortunately, that's going to cause a lot of problems. And Emma's really perhaps overcommitting to water at this point. He sees the 3rd dock, maybe thinks I can't be too lenient here. Fishing ships are going to go down now, and not being the most efficient with these fire galleys. But again, look at this, 7-1, as I think Jürgen finally is garrisoning now.
Nope.
Yeah, no, GG.
GG.
Yeah, I mean, I feel for Jürgen here. The island generation in the center was good, but his map is just atrocious. And I think he knows if he loses water, this game is likely over for him. I mean, he could have maybe switched to land earlier. I don't know, but yeah. I mean, what do you think went wrong here, Mr. Lix?
I think Jürgen had the right idea with the walling. It needs the space, so only thing is that's secondary to water, at least on feudal age. So yeah, losing that many fire ships because they were just going 1 by 1, that's tough. And then you have 5 fire ships in your base, and then you're trying to catch up, but losing them 1 by 1 because you're not garrison them.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, I think it's a shame because Jurgen played Dark Age into Feudal really well. He was at faster. He had 2 docks out to Emma's 1. Emma had overcommitted in fishing ships, going for 6 rather than the standard 4. Was a full minute behind. If Jurgen had just been clever and had gone to gold slightly sooner on the age up, had 2 fire ships out, 3 fishing ships would have gone down there before Emma's galleys came out to respond, and then it's a different game. Jurgen also got caught out a couple of times by the classic peel 1 galley away, lost a lot of HP on his units there because of that. So a slight micro skill difference here as well, I think. But yeah, I think once that initial engagement had gone, Jurgen threw away a couple of ships. Could have maybe come back, as we both said, if they'd garrisoned inside the docks. In that position, I would have gone full demos there. Even a demo forward to take out Emma's fish would have been a viable solution here. But yeah, I understand the GG when you lose water here. I think he could have maybe taken the game a little bit longer. But with his map, I completely understand the rationale, because I would not be a happy person if that map had been given to me and Emma has space for days. So again, Crater Lake showing why people love it, why people hate it. Anything else to say about the map here, Lex, before we move on to the next one?
Yeah, no, not much to say. Let's go on to the last one.
Welcome, Mr. Raven. Thank you for joining us. We're about to move on to game 3 of Emma versus Dozerto here. I need to change the score here. As Emma takes 2. So play all 3. So we're going to have all the games cast here. And I will now load the final game, which is African Clearing, right?
Yeah.
And we see the Spanish-Vietnamese pick as we anticipated. Let me just load in here and get to 10 seconds in. I've got no game sound here. There we go.
Dạ bẩm, có dân nữ.
Okay, I'm at 18 seconds, so catch it with me a second.
18, okay. Okay.
3, 2, 1. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the final game between Emma and Dozer. Emma's had 2 fairly convincing wins. Game 1 more so than game 2. Game 2 came down to probably more mistakes on the waterfront from Jurgen. And we see Emma's TC. Very nice placement, Lex. What do you think about that? Close to the wood, gold nearby, deer. That is a dream TC if I've ever seen one. What do you think?
Yeah, the deers are there. Gold, the fish. Only thing. Oh no, there's also an elephant. Yeah.
Sheep nearby. Yeah, fantastic positioning. Maybe you want to see one more elephant close by in an ideal world, but a very nice TC.
Yeah, but on a nomad map, you can't ask for much.
Yeah.
And Jurgen also has a very good one. Only thing missing is the gold. And, well, wood. There's not much wood.
The way I understand the meta of this map, so everyone, you know that the TC orbit mod, right? It has a circle around the map. On this map, you need to place your TC within that TC orbit. The reason being is you take a lake in that orbit and you've got the wood line behind. Jurgen's a bit lucky here because he does have wood lines close to that TC. But think about the long-term wood usage here. His TC is really far forward in the center. He's not going to be able to access the big wood lines at the corner of the map. And that is a killer on this game. We've seen many players with TCs in the middle wall themselves in, have to send villagers out to the side that are exposed to everything. And yeah, I really am nervous for Jurgen. No gold, no his TC either, which compounds the problem. Yes, he's got slightly better resources in terms of food, but Jurgen's put himself in a very challenging position here.
And Emma knows where he is, so because of the Vietnamese bone.
Yeah. Vietnamese, of course, can see starting TC locations, so yeah, this is a very dicey game for Jurgen here, and Emma knows this map very, very well. I would even take advice from Emma on this map, to be honest. That's how much faith I have in him.
Yeah, what I like to do on this map is just put the TC next to the wood on the border.
I think the lake start is correct because of the food income. I think you need the TC on the lake. I think that's the best play. As long as the TC's in the TC elliptical, so it has close to the wood line. As long as you've got a tree nearby so you can access wood if you need it. Yeah, I'm already going to that back wood line. Exactly, Emma. I think it has to be in the lake. Yeah, Raven. Very, very true. I think the lake is the play here, for sure. And Emma, your TC here is a god level TC if I've ever seen one. Food, fish, gold, stone, near the wood. You've got an elephant. Maybe you want another elephant in range, probably. I'm sure you're a bit sad to see that. Emma being lazy and not luring in the deer to the TC. Tisk, tisk, tisk. But I'll let you off as he moves more villagers over to take that. Meanwhile, we've got Jürgen pulling his first elephant. Elephants, obviously, 400 food. Do give more. Oh dear, Jürgen, careful. Do give more food in the boar. So, do have more food stuck in them. And send some villagers out to wood there. Idle time very low for both, which is good. But Emma being slightly more efficient on the resource collection here. Have you seen Jürgen's got a villager just milling around?
Where?
He just passed Emma's TC, moving back to his base now. I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe he wanted to find some sheep. Does he have any sheep? Ah, Jürgen was looking for Emma because he didn't have sheep to scout. Yeah, that is unfortunate that he hasn't found any sheep. I think not having sheep on this map is killer. The key thing is, though, once you found the sheep, you send your villager back. But yeah, this is a force multiplier for Emma. Jürgen's found Emma at the cost of 1 villager's idle time. 32 seconds idle TC time. The force multiplier is in Emma's favour here. And the mill comes forward on the second lake. What are we thinking feudal age build, Mr. Lix? What do you see here? What do your elven eyes tell you?
Sure. I would go scout for Jürgen.
Servidor.
And Vietnamese, they have to go for archers, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a business case for scouts as Vietnamese still on this map because of the mobility. But yeah, archers are very valuable, and he's got gold close. Jürgen overcommitting to the fish here, has put a second mill up, thankfully. Does have stone near his TC, so as a Spanish player, at least you can rest confidently that you've got stone there. My only concern for Jürgen is gold's in the middle of nowhere, and the wood line against a Vietnamese player away from your TC. Those archers are going to have a lot of opportunity here, and Jürgen is really burning through his TC fish here, which isn't ideal. As Emma clicks up. Yeah, Jürgen is at least 4 minutes behind here as far as I can see feudal time. It's going to take him 2 minutes to get the rest of the food. 2 minutes to click up. Not going to have spearmen out.
Yeah, he's sending villagers to stone already. That's not a good look.
No, not at this time, Jürgen. You need the food, buddy. Can't build towers unless you're in the feudal age. Can't build castles if you can't get to castle age. And exactly, Raven, sheep are the scout. Sheep best scout in the game. And we're moving to gold, so we're either going to see... I think we're likely going to see your prediction next to archers here, by the looks of the gold there. I don't see any militia coming out, so I think we're safe to assume that archers are going to be the play here. As 10 on wood, yeah, we're going to see a range into archers for sure.
Yeah, and Jürgen's villagers are very exposed.
Yeah, there's an elephant here that hasn't been pulled in, which is definitely pullable. Those villagers on stone could be all over that elephant. The fish under the TCO is about to run dry, and we've only just picked up the feudal age, a full 2 minutes, as I predicted, behind Emma.
Let's see, we see the range now. Oh, there's 3 militia from Emma.
Oh, yeah, okay, so they were produced. Again, very valid play, I think, on this map.
Yeah, they can help you scout when you don't have a scout. There's 4 militia even.
Yeah, I think what Emma expects is probably that the woodline, Jürgen's gone to be on the woodline in the back. We must have catch him out. Scouted the gold here. Again, Emma's going to be very surprised that Jürgen's not on any of these resource places, I think. See, Jürgen's going to come out here because he probably wants that gold, but he's going to run into the militia. And Jurgen hasn't noticed this.
Really bad timing.
Yeah, very, very poor timing. Jurgen could potentially fight this. He's going to, but his villagers are already too low. He's going to have to move those back. And that is unlikely to be a dead villager. Oh, I say that again. Hearthing, and one down. As Jurgen finally hits Fiedel. He's going to take the fight with the villagers here.
And there's another one on top looking to a single militia.
Two villagers down. That's Jurgen's villager micro. Like 3 down. The villager micro is not shift flicking in this fight. He's going to lose another one here because he's not shift flicking. He moves back. But Emma's already going to be very, very happy with the 3 militia kills there. Yeah.
Not dropping no range now.
Jurgen's got nothing on gold. He's garrisoned the TC. Yeah, the militia are going to be shut down here. Man at Arms comes out, but where's the rest of the gold? You get 1 man at arm out. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, we see Emma market. I'm sure we'll see market archery range here. Yeah, market archery range is the play as Emma starts to plan for Castle Age. Yeah, very nice micro Emma. Jurgen, make sure when you're fighting the village, you shift click. Jurgen taking a very cautious gold here. I think it's probably a good play for him, taking it out of harm's way. If Emma scouts that, then he's in trouble, but again, fairly safe. It's looking like this is Emma's game to lose. I'm calling that early now, Lix, but what do you think?
Yeah, Jurgen is not even clicking gold. It was a lumber camp.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. And he's stonewalling that up against a Vietnamese archer. I don't think he's considered the range they're going to have here. And yeah. That stone that could have been going into a castle. But yeah, Jurgen just has nothing in the bank here, unfortunately. Yeah, no, actually, it's a good point raised by Humble Lord here. No eco upgrades. Wheelbarrow comes in before double bit axe or horse collar. I guess you don't really need the farms, but yeah, look at this. Emma's moving to stone. Yeah, I think we're going to see a castle in the face, Mr. Lix. What do you think?
Yeah, I would be surprised if that doesn't happen. Once again, the villagers are walking straight into the army. Oh, but they are lucky. Emma didn't see it.
2 archers is still enough to cause Lix a lot of, Jurgen a lot of pain here.
Yeah.
Emma knows all he needs to do is be a bit annoying, force some idle time, take him off stone. Those archers are going to be more than that. There's no TC left, food left under the TC. Those villagers are essentially trapped. 3rd archer coming from Emma here, and yeah, this is looking very, very dicey, I would say. Blacksmith coming up. I'm sure we'll see Flexion clicked almost immediately. Again, still no eco upgrades for Jurgen. Emma now has double bit axe at least. Yes, Raven, the doc only shows games that are casted so we don't spoil them, and Mr. Lix, my wonderful co-caster, is administrating that. Just to provide there's no spoilers, because we want to cast every game in this tournament. Mr. Raven, there is a caster spreadsheet. We are just working on a public version of that, so there will be an accessible version of that to see what's being cast. I might just release the caster spreadsheet at this point so everyone can see.
Yeah, also don't forget that Friday is uploading the games to his YouTube page.
Where's Emma's stone gone? Is there a castle somewhere I don't see? Oh no, I still see I was looking at the wrong player. Okay, 400 stone in the bank. Cav Archer! Oh no. Jurgen, we're in trouble. We're going to see a rematch of the last game here as Emma's Cav Archer catches Jurgen's hunting villagers. Archers behind this. They've got a long way to walk. Jurgen scatters them. We're going to see at least 1 dead vill here, surely with a bit of micro from Emma. We have a hero villager tanking everything as Jurgen moves back.
Run, 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 villager, run.
It's going to survive. Whoa, Mr. Nomad Poncho. Thank you very much for the raid, brother. That's very much appreciated. Welcome, Nomad Ponchoers. I'm Neo. I'm Mr. Poncho's brother. Welcome to the stream. We are casting the Den Battle Royale. tournament. We have a low ELO game here. Mr. EmmaStoneWalls. This is Mr. Dozerto, and this is game 3 of the set. Welcome, Raiders. Thank you for joining. Yeah, that was devastating, Licks. Devastating. Look at this. Damage being done here. Jorgen is in tatters. Eco leads 35. 1 unit on the field compared to 5. And Emma keeps pushing this advantage. And we have a tower at the back guard in the stone. But yeah, Licks, what are your thoughts? Where's this going?
Honestly, I'm surprised the villager difference is not higher.
True.
At least that's a positive. But yeah, I can see.
Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa.
The castle in the face. The get out of my game castle has been placed down. He's not taking any chances. 10 at least villagers coming forward. 9 villagers coming forward. Archers behind. Dozer is sitting in his TC with 15 villagers. Doesn't know what to do with them. If I was him and I saw that disrespect, I would send the boys. But his senses are kicking in as he denies the castle placement. But this is looking over. Come on, move them. And the castle goes up. Dozer, send the boys. Come on. He's trying to hit it with the TC. Dozer, it's not going to be enough, my friend. This castle is ultimate disrespect here. Emma wants this guy out of the game. Licks, surely this is it. We're witnessing the end of the set.
Are we even gonna see the castle finish?
It's Jorgen, so we might do.
Yeah. But PC is trying to do something.
Genuinely, I think it had a better chance if it sent all the 15 villagers to try and village to snipe the 8 that are here. I think that would have actually denied it. But there we go, the castle goes up. Jorgen's one and only TC is in danger. He's nowhere close, but he clicks Castle Age. Okay, we have an interesting scenario here. Will Jorgen get Castle Age before the castle takes down his TC? Night Pezcat, thanks for swinging by. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, Jorgen's migrating out, but that Castle Age is not coming in, surely. What do you think? Do some maths, Licks. You're a tech-savvy guy. Is it going to happen?
I'm just judging by the progress bars, and I think... no, it's not... Jorgen is not reaching Castle Age.
Yeah, and look at this. Jorgen, clean it patrol on the bottom. As Dozer's villagers pray for life, these cav archers are going to clean them up, and Dozer is running out of options. Forward siege workshop on the wood line. Emma is looking to stitch this game up and give Jorgen no hope. He's trying to flee to his one and only tower on the map. The cav archer are pursuing. Forward siege workshop will make short work of whatever Dozer has left in this game. I really admire Dozer for sticking around here. But back to the question at hand. Will Castle Age hit?
Emma should garrison the archers. But
I think he might take Castle into the GG here. Yeah, I must admit, Poncho's used to the castle in the face, and this is exactly what his experience is probably like. It's gonna go up. He's gonna get it. He's
gonna go up. He's gonna go up.
Castle Age hit, but what does he do with it? He's got cav archers at home, 1 tower at the base. This is Jorgen's entire eco, locked into a corner with a mangonel on the outside.
He doesn't have the resources for another TC.
Yeah, this is it. A mangonel's all we need. Jorgen, I don't know what he's doing. He's hiding behind the walls. Exactly, Mr. Poncho, you know what it's like to play against me, and my powers have only doubled since we last met. These guys are playing at the ELO I was back in the day, so... You know, respect to Jorgen here for hanging on, but short of Emma disconnecting, I don't see a win here, Mr. Licks. What do you think is cooking?
There's 2 villagers running, and there's the UTC. There's hope.
Well, this is Emma's Valentine's Day gift to Jorgen. Look at that. He's losing units. EmmaStoneWalls, the score is surely scouting in water, right? Emma probably thinking, oh, hang on. Mr. Licks, you see what I see? Jorgen has a TC.
Yep, that was what was that?
The question is again, will it go up before the cav archers deny it?
Okay, question.
Yes.
If
Shoot.
you lose your TC against Vietnamese and then build another one, do they see it too? Or is just
No.
the first one?
Just starting.
But this would maybe
Actually,
count as starting
yes,
because
that's a
it's
good-
the first TC.
That's a good point. We'll have to check that in post. Jorgen, don't hear no bell, ladies and gentlemen. He don't hear no bell. Imperial Age for Emma. Jorgen is hanging on with 17 villas to 57. No military on the field. Emma in with the ram against the walls here. Jorgen deciding what I need right now is a blacksmith. For all of those military units I have, I need a blacksmith for upgrades. If I was Jorgen, I would have gone full mangonels here. The blacksmith is just a waste of wood. Mangonels don't require any upgrades to be effective. That's the play that maybe could have bought him some time here. As Emma docks the pond. The fish boom is being done. Unironically, Emma has a water fish boom on this map. The score may legitimately be water and scouting for the first time.
I want to see a cannon galleon now.
Yeah. Emma, chemistry cannon galleon, do it. You know when your parents say, "Don't play with your food." Sorry about Nightbot. I'll fix it for next stream. Don't play with the food. Emma is playing with her food, his food right now.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this romantic gesture by Emma here. I could kill you, but I'm not going to because it's Valentine's Day, and we don't do that. We're about love and peace here. Emma, someone clip this. I'm going to start the clip now. EmmaStoneWalls, the fiend of score being scouting in water, has fish boomed African clearing, ladies and gentlemen. We have a fish boom. How many fishing ships have we got? 5 fishing traps here. More over here. EmmaStoneWalls, the first player in the tournament to fish boom an African clearing. And no doubt the last one. Big congratulations to Emma for having the tenacity and next level IQ 4D chess to fish boom on this map. Lix, do you see a way out for Jorgen here?
What do you want me to say?
I see a way out.
Battering ram. Let's see what it does.
He's
going for the dog. He's going for the dog.
He's going for the dog. Don't touch a man's fish. He takes the house and surely he sees that fish. I mean, that is disrespect right there. A market coming up for Jorgen as he realizes, I need a market.
Well, he needs a lot of things right now.
Look how romantic these guys are.
See?
Come on, Emma, I want to see a university and a cannon galleon.
Cannon galleon, and we're all praying for it in the chat. Jorgen says, I will have my vengeance on the ancestors. Thank you, Pipe, for the clip. Appreciate that. I mean, actually, Jay, in all 3 games, Jorgen's had more stone walls than Emma. So, although the score at the top here says 2-0, about to be 3-0, we all know who the real winner is.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got...
Speaking the name from Emma.
Oh my gosh, look at this disrespect. The fish boom is being touched. Outrageous. Jorgen, you're a monster. You are a monster. You are destroying genius here. Exactly, rude in the chat. Yeah, I +1 Emma. Very, very rude.
Yeah.
Look at that. Touching a man's fish when he... Look at that. And in vengeance, Emma's like, fine. You take my dock, I'll take your only TC. A righteous cleanup. Emma, you have my full support for doing that.
And he's going for the dog now. What
Unreal.
monster.
Jorgen, you have no professionalism. I'm shocked. I bet you put your Viking helmet on and thought, I'm taking this map back 1 dock at a time. Here come the knights. As Jorgen's only military unit now gets punished for committing the cardinal sin of Age of Empires, touching another man's fish. And there we go. So Emma now deciding to tread down houses to force the blessings of pride upon his opponent. Really punishing Jorgen now for that audacious move of touching his fish. And Jorgen's fun stat for you here. This is Jorgen's second ball this map.
Yep. He's taking the elephant. That's what he needed. The comeback is real.
Jorgen's second ball in the map has been taken. one elephant goes down, another elephant comes out as Emma tech switches into elephants. Those are chunky boys.
That elephant is what looking for revenge for his brother.
He sees his fallen kin. He sees the fish fall, and as Emma rebooms the dock, 2 trebs coming in. Yeah, I mean, at this point... Oh no, Jürgen. You've been spotted once again. There's a vigilant Viennese. Oh, yeah, he's coming back. He's coming back.
Nope.
He's coming back.
Yeah.
Okay, just passing. Just passing. There we go. Another Valentine's Day date interrupted as Jürgen is completely bottled into the corner of this map. Forced to place down houses. Forced to find food. Knights in the base. Everything garrisoned. Emma is really just toying around here. Jürgen is clinging on for dear life. And somehow this game is not over yet. Exactly, Paulie. Exactly.
19 villagers, so...
I mean, Emma, you can go for the relic victory, the wonder victory. I mean, what's Emma's win condition here, Mr. Lix? What's the win condition?
Wonder, yeah.
Shattra's coming in. Shattra's coming in. No paper money yet. Eco upgrades, because Emma's like, just in case, I'm going to invest into my eco rather than make more units. Bloodlines comes in. Ladies and gentlemen, the reason Jürgen's still in this game is because of the last one. He's not, you don't hear no bell. He's clinging on for dear life. He's made a correct tech switch into spears here, but... Emma, how much more torture are you going to put this man through? Look at this. Emma, how much map control? Emma's answer, yes. I'm sure if Emma had time, he'd probably dock every single pond here, but... Yeah, Jay, I completely agree. It's not sportsmanlike, not the behaviour we want in the Den Battle Royale. Not a single stone wall. Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Yeah, I think from now on, it's Jürgen who needs to be called Stonewall.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it up to 2x speed, 4x rather, just because this game's dragging now.
There comes the trap.
Yeah, I'm on 43 minutes 22 now. I'm back to normal speed. Trebs forward. Trebs going back. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward again. Jürgen chasing down those Trebs. Emma retreating the entire army in fear out of 6 spearmen. And yeah, Emma is just torturing Jürgen, killing the houses. The spearmen actually get an elephant kill here. 2 elephant kills! And the wonder is down! There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The wonder is down. This game is going to be won. The win condition of all win condition. EmmaStoneWalls committing to the wonder victory. Score lead of 7,000. Emma's moving everything back to defend this wonder. And yeah, I'm going to keep it in 4 speed, Mr. Lix.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, there we go. The classic Emma line. I'm worried to score difference of scouting and water. A probably legitimate 1,000 score added for the water and scouting. And there we go. The GG is called.